Alright, what's up you guys? So for today's video, I did lay everything out already, but we're going to be installing a Type S oil pump. And I'm also going to be putting on a new VTC cam gear because mine's pretty messed up. If you're a new subscriber, a little recap on that. Mine keeps making a lot of noises and turns out it was a VTC. I'm also going to be putting on a tensioner, new guides, new timing chain. So all that's going on as well. And I was told all this was from a motor that only had 30,000 miles. And I think it's true because these were the bearings that came out and they look brand new. All that's going on with the Type S oil pump. Now I am going to say I don't know how to put any of this. So my friend is going to come put everything on for me. I do have a few other things I have to do inside the car. So I'm going to just go ahead and start doing that. Meanwhile, I wait for him to get here. Hopefully he doesn't get here too late because the video might end around nighttime. And I hate recording videos for you guys at night because you can't see shit. But anyways, I'm going to just go ahead and start putting the other things on. I finally got the door panel door handle because this one is broken. So I'm gonna go ahead and replace this real quick and I'm finally gonna be able to put the damn door panel back on. And I also got the reservoir for the coolant, so that's gonna go on right now as well, but that's not much of an install. So I'm gonna just go ahead and put this guy on and then we'll just get to putting the oil pump on. Alright, so it's pretty simple. Just take out these 3 screws and make sure you don't lose them. So I've never replaced one of these before, so I don't really know how to take it off, but never mind. Alright, you got the new one. If you guys are wondering where I got this one from, I will put the link in the description. I got it from eBay for like 20 bucks. So hopefully it doesn't break. And I wouldn't be surprised if it did. But I did get it off eBay. I'll put the link in the description. So I finally got it on, but it took me about 10 minutes because it was a pain in the ass. But long story short, you're going to bend the door handle sideways when you're trying to put it on. And then you're going to put these 2 latches on. You're going to connect them first. But this bottom one is gonna be a pain in the ass because the latch is like, it seems like it's too short, but it's not. You're gonna have to bend this piece a little bit in order to latch it. But once you got both of them latched, that's when you just twist the handle back on straight. So you're just gonna go like this, put both of the latches on. Again, this bottom one is gonna bend, but that's alright. And then after you got both of them on, you're gonna twist it back and you should be good. Seems like it's working. But so now I'm gonna just close the door and make sure everything works. Alright, let's test it out. So that's locked and it works. Alright, so let's see how long that lasts. Well, again, it is from eBay, 20 bucks. I'll put the link in the description, but other than that, I'm going to go ahead and put the door panel on, and hopefully it's the last time I take the door panel off. I also still got to adjust this because this is too much throw for my liking, so I would like it to be somewhere around here. So instead of this, I want this. If you guys are new to the channel, I do have a video on how I made the lines for the staging brake, so go check that out. But other than that, I'm gonna go ahead and put the door panel on. So I got everything on. I am gonna be taking this part off again because I am gonna have to paint it because I just been throwing it around inside the car. And I didn't even bolt it down or anything because, like I said, I am going to paint that. I do have to repaint this part as well. And this part is not that damaged, so I'm going to just leave that. But I am going to respray this and this part. Alright, so now I'm going to go ahead and put the coolant reservoir on. You guys ready for a sick-ass install? Ready? Done. So now I just got to find a little hose that fits from here to right here, which I have a bunch of random hoses right there. Then I just gotta jack up the car, drain the oil, and just wait on my friend to show up. So I got the car jacked up. I'm also draining the oil. Right now I'm gonna just go ahead, pull the valve cover off just to make things a little bit easier for him. Alright, so we're halfway done. He's cutting up the oil pan right now. And hopefully I'll be able to start it tonight, because I haven't started it up in about 2 months. Show you guys how it looks like from the bottom. All these, I don't know what you call these, but all of them are very, very tight to the point where there's like no oil under here. So that's pretty bad. There's supposed to be oil under here and all of them are bone dry. So that's also not good. Also going to be replacing the cam gear because that's bad as well. And hopefully for the next video I could go ahead and drive it, maybe do some pulls. Alright, for startup. Alright, well, I gotta clean up all this, but motor's good, sounds very healthy. And I did want to tell you guys about the master cylinder. I did replace the clutch, it didn't work, so this is gonna have to get replaced. And it is for a S2000, comes with the adapter, but I do not recommend it, so don't buy this one. I did recommend it in other videos, but I regret that. And if you were interested in this one, I'm sorry. But yeah, so motor's good, oil pump's on, but we do have another problem. Reverse doesn't go in. I did have that problem on my first startup, and I told my friend to check it out right now, and he says it might be reversed inside the tranny. The gear might be messed up, or it might be the shift selector, which I have to replace because cables are pretty ghetto rigged. So I was already going to replace that, but now I have a better reason to replace it. So gotta fix that, and hopefully that fixes it. If not, we gotta pull the tranny out. And then last thing, I do have to replace the fuel rail because Xpenia fuel rail does not work for me. I had a lot of problems with it. I do have a review on the fuel rail and the problems I had. That's pretty much it. After I get all that situated, I'm gonna go ahead and tune it. But that's pretty much it for this video, so subscribe and I'll see you guys in the next one.